From storyflo. This is your daily audio brief. Theo here. August 22nd Tech Desk.
5 stories from the last 24 hours. Here's where I'd start.
Let's get into it. First, from the Decoder. World models that ignore human beliefs predict the wrong actions, new research shows. Current world models like Sora or Genie only simulate physics and ignore what people think, want, or feel. The new mental world modeling framework adds mental variables like beliefs and intentions. Even weaker language models using this approach outperform stronger models without mental modeling. The biggest bottleneck predicting how physical and mental states change together. The article World Models that ignore human beliefs predict the wrong actions, new research shows appeared first on the Decoder. Next, second from the Decoder. Study explains why our agents benefit from skills and when they fail.
A study from researchers at Princeton University and UC San Diego finds that so-called skills make AI agents better mainly through structured workflows, not through added knowledge.
But as the skill library grows, agents have a harder and harder time finding the right set of instructions. The article study explains why our agents benefit from skills and when they fail appeared first on the Decoder. Up next,
Third from towards data science. Why we fine-tune SIGLIP and why that's not always the right call.
Low RA fine-tuning solved our underlabeling problem. Whether it makes sense for you depends on 3 questions. The post Why we fine-tune SIGLIP and why that's not always the right call appeared first on Towards Data Science. And then,
Fourth from towards data science.
Multi-document RAG, a folder of unrelated PDFs is one long document with a nested outline. Enterprise document intelligence vol.1-14b no shared fields means no index to build. One summary, line per file plus each file's own table of contents, and retrieval routes down 2 levels. The post multi-document RAG, a folder of unrelated PDFs is one long document with a nested outline appeared first on Towards Data Science. Next, fifth from the Decoder. Psychological methods reveal major weaknesses in AI security testing. Researchers at the UK AI Security Institute used psychometric methods to show that popular safety benchmarks for language models don't measure one consistent trait. Blanket blocking of requests can artificially inflate a safety score even as the model gets less useful day to day. The study also offers a method for catching models that act more cautious during tests than they do in normal use. The article Psychological Methods Reveal Major Weaknesses in AI Security Testing appeared first on the Decoder. Up next, sixth from the Decoder. Netflix tests language model as alternative to hand-built recommendation logic. Netflix pitted its years-old recommendation engine against an in-house language model called GenRec and says it got better results. Instead of relying on dozens of handcrafted features, GenRec converts viewing behavior into plain text. Netflix itself calls it an early but promising step. The article Netflix tests language model as alternative to hand-built recommendation logic appeared first on the Decoder. And then, seventh from the Decoder. Ray Neo's newer eyeglasses skip the camera, focus on text overlays. Ray Neo launches an eyeglasses with no camera and no speaker. The Ray Neo IO glasses overlay text into the wearer's field of view through a green, waveguide display with 97% transparency and about 1,300 nits of brightness. There's no camera and no built-in speaker. The glasses listen in on conversations, summarize them, extract action items, and suggest calendar entries that users can confirm with a head nod. A teleprompter mode and speech-to-text translation for 40 languages round out the feature set. That's it for today. Tomorrow morning, whatever the night brings,
Stay curious.
If this saved you time, the full feed is free at storyflo.com.